All right. I think we're good to go ahead and start here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this very surprise stream. I'm not a professor, but you can call me Nap. And welcome on in. Yeah, this is not a normal stream time for me. I normally don't do like late night streams like this. I mean, it's not super late, but still, it's later than when I normally start streaming. Especially on like a Friday. Most of the time when I stream like on Fridays or Saturdays, I do it more in like the late afternoon, early evening. But I decided that I wanted to do another stream because let's see. I basically decided to do this because if you didn't catch our last stream, this Sunday is going to be my last stream until December 3rd because of Thanksgiving holiday. I'm going home for Thanksgiving, so I will be away for that. And what I decided was that, you know what, if I'm not going to be streaming at all next week, maybe I should do an extra stream this week. And I figured tonight was the best time that kind of worked out. And so, yeah. So today we're going to be continuing to build our museum. Something that we've been working on for a while now. Also, I looked on Steam before I started this stream. I have 115 hours in this game, which I think might be my most played game on Steam. Because I don't think anything else like comes close to that much. Let me look real quick. Because like the other games that I have played, like with my friends and stuff, yeah, not even. Oh no, okay. I have played. There's one game that I played 119 hours, and that's Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is the other game where I have a similar amount of time played. But yeah, we're gonna be going into 2 Point Museum today. Also on Sunday, that stream is actually gonna be a fun new different type of stream. We are going to be doing something that I've kind of done on my own, like at times when I'm like bored, is that, and I think a lot of people do this too, is that they'll just go on like Zillow and I'll look at like historic houses because you can set the date. Like you can set one of the filters you can do is like year built, and you can do it so that I do it so it's like before 1900. And some of the stuff you get is actually really cool and really funny and really interesting. But I wanted to do something else with that too. I wanted to also make it so that it's a bingo game as well, so that every house we look at will have a bingo sheet. And before we get into that, or before we get into 2 Point Museum, one of the things I wanted to do real quick is make our bingo sheet. So hold on, I'm going to move myself down here, and then should have it pulled up here. Here we go. All right, so I want to make our bingo sheet for our what am I going to call it? Like historic house Zillow? Or Zillow historic house bingo. So we got to fill out a couple squares here. I have a few ideas of things that I want to do. And I know what I want the free space. The free space is going to be, can't afford it. That is going to be our free space right there in the middle for that. Okay, so one of the things I'm trying to so some of the features that you normally find in these houses, especially if they've been renovated, we're gonna do wood beams, even if it's not a historic house, that's like the trend right now is to have like exposed wood beams in the house. Exposed brick, like an exposed brick wall in places. All white / gray. So, because like there's like no paint in like no color in like a lot of these houses, especially when they get renovated. Let's see. What's another good? All white and gray. Oh, I remember. For specifically Victorian houses. Whoops, that is not how you spell it. Pocket doors. I love pocket doors for like parlors in like old like Victorian houses. And it's amazing when you see a house that's been like kind of preserved and they've at least kept that. Oh, okay. Original. That's not how you spell original. Hardwood. Original hardwood floors. That's something you also kind of see in a lot of these houses. Oh, painted brick. That's another trend that you see is that they'll take like a brick fireplace, something like that, and they'll paint it, which personally I'm not a fan of. And this is somebody who actually had a painted brick fireplace in their house at one point in growing up. My mom says that like that's the one thing that she regrets that she did when we lived in that house was that they painted the fireplace. What's some other good ones? And feel free to suggest any ideas that you have in the chat too. Because I need to fill, as you can see, I need to fill in a lot here. Original hardwood floors. Is that how you spell banister? Yeah, wood banister. Let's see. Oh wait, no, hold on. Like, you know. Actually, no, wait, no, not wood banister. I'm just gonna do natural. That is again, that's the thing with this is that you're seeing how terrible I am at spelling. Yeah, so that's for like natural I think that's how like wood grain, where you can see the wood grain. It's not unpainted wood, basically, is what that is. In things like a banister and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Specifically for like Victorian houses and stuff, they have a turret. Or I'll put turret / tower. Because sometimes, you know, it's not necessarily a turret, but they do have like a kind of like a higher like tower point. What else? Okay, we got okay, modern. Oh, historic elements in kitchen. Because I mean, like, kitchens are always kind of like the most renovated part of like even any historic house. So, but there are sometimes, and I love this, is that they'll keep like an historic element of it, whether it's like brick floors or an original fireplace or an old stove or some of the old like cabinets or storage that they have in these old kitchens. Sometimes they do that, so we'll keep that there. Oh. Open concept. That's the term, right? Is open concept the right term? I'm trying to remember. Because open concept is like... Yeah, is where they like get rid of all the walls. Which always, like, that's like a common thing they do in these houses. They'll just remove all of the cool, like, historic walls and stuff like that. Oh, wallpaper. Speaking of walls, wallpaper is also something that you see. Let's see. What else could possibly... Wallpaper is another one. Let's see, yeah. I'm trying to think, like, the other things that I keep thinking, like... Oh. Words on wall. There we go. That's especially in, like, kitchens, it's, like, the other trend that I personally, I can't stand. Like, I think it looks just so tacky. Having, like the live, laugh, love kind of thing, like, on a wall and stuff like that. Speaking of other modern things... Barn doors. Barn doors are also another, like, trend right now in, like, interior design that I'm also personally not a fan of. Oh, how about, like, a sunroom? Like a sunroom or, like, enclosed deck. Oh, that's way too... Hold on. Yeah, like a sunroom or an enclosed deck. That's also another one. Let's see. We also... Okay. I'm trying to go by, like, room by... In my head, I'm trying to go down, like, through, like, room by room of a house and, like, what are the... like, things that people oh, like yeah, old bathroom, so, like, no non-renovated bathrooms. Let's see. Oh, what about shoot, what's it called? Okay, here we go. Ornamental crown molding. That's another common thing you see in these old houses. What else? Let's see. Maybe a oh, outbuildings. God, if I can type. Yeah, outbuildings. So, like, if there's, like, a barn or, like, a separate garage or something like that. That used to, like it was like a carriage house at one point or something like that. Oh. What's a term for it? Okay, yeah. For, like, bigger houses. Servant stairs. So, like, steep, hidden staircases, in some houses, in, like, different rooms and stuff. Let's see. Maybe... I'm trying to think, like, other things of, like, kitchens and bathrooms. Maybe, like... something, like, with... I want to do something with, like, rugs or carpet, but, like, I can't think of really something... Because that's not necessarily a renovation thing. That's just however they staged it for the most part. Oh, if it's like an old like abandoned house, maybe we can do like trash. Like there's just like trash, because I have seen that sometimes on like if it is a whole house but it hasn't been like renovated yet, they will sometimes have like trash on the floors and stuff. Okay, we just need to make one more row of stuff. It's harder to think of like stuff on the fly than I thought. I thought I had like enough to like fill out a full bingo sheet easy, but now it's starting to get a little bit more difficult. And also when we're doing it, maybe we can like add things to it and make it work. Let's see. For older, yeah, like stained glass. Yeah, for like windows, stained glass windows. Or like other like decorative elements. That's very common in like, especially like Victorian era houses. They do have stained glass. Let's see. Hey, Aeon, good to see ya. Ooh, wrought iron. Yes, that's a good one. For like outside like fences. That's a good idea. Thank you for that. Wrought iron, stained glass, trash, servant stairs, outbuildings, ornamental crown molding, old bathroom, sunroom / enclosed deck, barn doors, boards on wall, wallpaper, open concept, historic elements in kitchen, turret and tower, natural wood grain, painted brick, original hardwood floors, pocket doors, all white / gray, exposed brick, wood beams. Dumbwaiter? Ooh, I'm hesitant to do dumbwaiter because like that's a bit more modern than what I'm thinking, because I'm doing houses older than like 1900, and dumbwaiters are a little bit more modern. I mean, the dumbwaiters were a thing, like kind of early. There were some during that time that were like hand powered, like with ropes and stuff. They work. I know. Actually, Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's house, has a wine dumbwaiter where it's specifically for like wine bottles that they could like bring up from the basement to the like first floor like dining room. I remember, but a good idea. Yeah. So they did exist in the past, but they're a bit, and I think they're a bit too uncommon compared to some of like, like architectural elements and stuff like that. I've only seen the hand cranked ones. Oh yeah, those are a thing, yeah. And then also then you have the more modern ones and more like modern houses that are like electric, like actual like proper elevators. Maybe something with like lighting, like chandelier. The molded tile, like on the floor, like a floor. Oh, sconces. Ooh, or maybe we'll do. Okay, how about that? Yeah, sconces. I like that. Sconces. And then we'll maybe do like, and then like a crystal. That's not how you spell chandelier. How do you spell chandelier? There we go. Okay, yeah, we'll do sconces and like a crystal chandelier for like in like a dining room or something like. Oh wait, how about just having a dining room? I feel like that's a common, you know, that's like a not super common thing. I've seen molded tile used for a decorative line. Oh, okay. Tile floor, yeah, tile floor is definitely, yeah, our thing. Actually, hold on, maybe because we can put other ones down here. I can put like, how about just like general like tile floors? Yeah, I think, okay, so we have tile floors, dining room, crystal chandelier, sconces, wrought iron, stained glass, trash, servant stairs, outbuildings, ornamental crown molding, old bathroom, sunroom / enclosed deck, barn doors. Our free space is can't afford it. Words on wall, wallpaper, open concept, historic elements in kitchens, turret tower, natural wood grain, painted brick, original hardwood floors, pocket doors, all white / gray, exposed brick, and wood beams. You don't have to add them. I'm just throwing ideas. No, some of them are good. No, I'll definitely, and like I said, you know, we can always, if I come up with extra stuff in the meantime, or even while we're doing it, we can like add more things to it and stuff like that. So, yeah, no, I think this is a good start, you know, and maybe in the meantime, like, you know, I might add a little bit to it and stuff like that, or maybe change some stuff. But yeah, no, I think this is good. So this is basically what our bingo sheet is going to be on Sunday. We're going to be making this or using this and see how many bingos we can get. Looking at various historic houses. And it's going to be, I'm going to pick, like, I have a few places that I have in mind of where I want to do it. Like a few states. I'm going to do it by states. I'm just whacking my brain for anything related to William Morris. William Morris. Who is... Actually, that name sounds familiar. Who is... Oh! Textile... Oh, okay. Traditional... Okay. Now I remember. Yeah, I Googled him real quick. Yeah, the wallpaper designs. I see them here. Okay. I mean, we do have wallpaper as one of our things, so, you know. Okay, yeah. His daughter was famous for making embroidery patterns for fireplace guards. Oh, okay. It runs in the family, doing good old interior design. All right. So, with that done, I say let's go ahead and let's do what we're actually supposed to be doing tonight, which is some 2-point museum. So let me go ahead and put this away real quick. All right. Get that there, and let's go ahead. Let me launch this and get this ready. She also helped his social life with high society in Chicago during the Gilded Era. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I can name another, like, old interior designer, like, off the top of my head. Let me go ahead and pause this music. It's been a few years, so I'm a bit rusty. Hey, you're still know more than me. Still doing better than me. So, all right, so that's going. Before we switch over, let me first turn on the Twitch integration. All right. There we go. All right, so that should be now connected. So now you guys can interact with my museum. All right. Now, let me go ahead and pull up the game. All right. Here we are. Now, where we left off last time was we were doing all of the Digi-device stuff. And what I want to do today, it's not going to be a super long stream, is just kind of start organizing it and just kind of making it look a little nicer and everything and try to make a little bit of money. And also I want to do there are a few small places that we missed when we were first going through some of these locations for like things that I didn't have people for at the time. Like for example, in like the Bone Belt area, there's an area where you need like an aquarium person or a ghost person, and I didn't have those people at the time, so I want to go back to those places and get what we need from there and maybe make some additions to those other museum buildings and make those things fit. So, because we currently have $8,300,000. When we started our last stream, we had $10 million. So we're kind of bleeding money right now, which is always, like a true museum. We are bleeding through our finances and overspending on exhibits. So also, let me put a little thing in the chat here. Okay. There we go. Let me put that and then pin it. Okay. Bleeding money, but still behind on work. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like a true museum. All right. So let's go ahead and start this and see if we can maybe make a little bit of our money back. Because we lost $1.5 million, $1.5 million yesterday. That's for a museum, that is a lot. All right. And also I did make a change where like all of our like so I don't have to hire more for like my staff that are like the like assistants and stuff. I had requested shortened proceedings to attend the I kind of made it so that they all like, are actually like stationed in their original museums. Before they could mostly just kind of go wherever, but now I made it so that okay, they are assigned to specific museums and they are going to work in those museums. Because I can't afford to hire more people right now. For a game that's chump change, for a museum, I would cry. Oh, I would absolutely cry for, I mean, that's what happened to one of my favorite museums of all time, the Newseum that used to be in Washington, D.C. One of my favorite museums ever. And they basically, they built a new facility, a new building, which was amazing. It was super cool, super well done. But they just weren't able, they spent too much money on it. were bad with money had to keep upping the ticket price so people weren't coming in, and it just got worse and worse. All right, so this is the stuff that we got last time. We got all this digital stuff right here, and we got these new fish.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely a death spiral. That is exactly what it is. It just became a cycle, yeah. And what's worse for the museum is because they were in Washington D.C. and they were charging for admission, but they have huge competition with the Smithsonian, National Archives, and National Gallery, which are all free because they're like government-funded museums. So when you're a family coming to DC, are you going to go to the museum that costs like $25, $30 a ticket? Or are you going to go to the multiple free museums? Oh, God. Can you not? While I'm talking, please? All right. Let me pick you up real quick. Put that out, please. Thank you. All right. Oh, yeah. How are we? Did we already get? I think we already got one. Yeah, we did. Okay. So we can actually sell that. We don't need that anymore. Hold on. We don't need this anymore. We can sell it.
We ask that you remain crime-free while security takes a break.
All right. Also, how much is this campaign costing me every time? Yeah, I'm just going to stop the marketing campaigns for now and just kind of see if that can help save me a little bit of money. Finances. Let me see. I mean, museum level and stuff is good. It's income. How are we doing? Let's see. Gift shop, donations. Hey, positive museum event. Hold on, what was it? Oh my god, the donation. Thank you, Aeon. That's actually exactly what I needed. That is exactly what I needed.
Attention. Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence. Thank you.
That is exactly what I needed with that. Only thing is that now it's going to take a little bit for them to collect all the money.
Someone should probably help them.
Okay. Okay, so now, like I said, the next thing I want to do is kind of organize this stuff and make it work. So yeah, so we have the meat wizard stuff, and we have the vampire survivors stuff is all that, and then this is all the dredge stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move.
Attention, there are currently insufficient donation stands.
I'm gonna move the fish aquariums a little further down, and I'm gonna have this be separated off into different areas. I think where one is like meat wizard,
We're back. And I'm
One
still
is
here,
vampires and one
against
is
my
Vampire
will,
Survivors.
dancing like a monkey to
Okay.
Two-Point Radio's sweet corporate tune. Isn't this nice? Let's do something radio-y.
So let's
Play the music.
pick this up. Like I said, just kind of move all these down. We got room. And then we got room. And then got room. Just moving these all down for now.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
And pick up room. Okay. There. All right. Now, how do I want to display all this?
Botany exhibits are living things, but some of ours are right on the edge.
Because also, I mean, there is the well, I don't have the deal. So the next plan I also have is that I'm going to get the DLC for this game, which is all the fantasy stuff, and I'm going to need more space for that when I get that stuff. But I think I'm going to put that stuff here in this building. Okay.
The camera room is currently offline. Don't do anything funny.
So I think I'm going to put the Vampire Survivors, maybe like split the area kind of like, hold on, let me grab,
Museum is
oh,
currently
god dang it, come on.
offline. They told
Why
me
is
this
nobody,
wouldn't happen here.
why is nobody fixing this one? Hold on. Hold on. All right, go. Put it out. I think I might just put that in my inventory, honestly. Because are all my... Are all of my science ones, are they all
Staff should seek medical attention in the
only
museum
in the science
or go
museum?
to a hospital.
Yeah, I have one in the ghost zone. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. Oh yeah, that's why we made a... I was like, oh my god, we made a profit. And then I remember like, oh yeah, that's because of the... that's because of the donation positive event thing. I thought like, oh my god, we actually did it right. And it's like, oh wait, nope, we're just lucky.
Guests struggling to find donation stands are asked to look harder. Or we could
Let's just make just like one of these people so that they aren't assigned. Okay, anyway, back to working on this. I was gonna build some, like, wall ideas. Because this is...
And again. If you need more cash and fewer
Like, if
questions,
that's where we
then you need Swindles.
build a little thing.
Other loan companies will have you jumping through hoops. But we're here to make sure our sky-high rates are in reach for everyone. Swindles. It's so easy. It's like you're robbing us.
So, like, we can have the wall, like, so it's, like,
Caring
lined
for
up with
plants
that.
is never easy, but we do make it look difficult.
Let's see.
Attention, spirit exhibits are in low spirits.
Maybe cut it.
Announcement. Our collection of science exhibits is being inspected.
Do, like, a split, maybe, like, here? Have, like, this room be, like, the meat wizard stuff, and this room be the vampire survivor stuff. Let's try... Okay, let's move everything to those places.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
Put all that here. Actually, we can maybe split it up into, like, 2 different areas, because there's, like, you know, these ones that have, like, the red stuff. Hold on. How dying are you?
Attention. Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence. Thank you.
Who do I... Only lost $700, that much. That's not bad. This is at 14%. I'm gonna pause when it's at, like, if nobody comes. Okay, actually, no, I'm gonna pause it. Where is the person? Here, you're available. Oh, wait, no, you're assigned specifically in there, and you're assigned specifically in there. Here, we'll pick up you. 'Cause otherwise it's gonna die.
To find a donation stand, feel free to give your money.
Then you can go to the bathroom. Now you've earned your toilet break.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Let's see.
But we do make it look difficult.
Actually, I have a different idea. What if we put these 4 in here? They do. They built. Hold on, wait. If I put a wall, oh, does that count?
Gift shop requires an assistant.
No, it doesn't.
You work in retail now.
Yeah, no, it doesn't count because of the wall there. You know what? Maybe I don't actually. Maybe if I just get rid of the wall, and I just have this whole back area be these things. Yeah, actually, that might be the way to do it. Wait, no. Get rid of.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio.
Because now.
The return of an old segment now.
Yeah. Okay.
Agony Answers. I dedicate a
yeah, let's
small
move
portion of my
these.
expensive brain box to solve your problems for you. Here's one from Joni Fergelman. And it seems that in lieu
Let's
of a problem in
add-
question, Joni has attached the user manual to some kind of chest freezer. Nice try, Joni.
Let's move all
Radio
these
is a tough business.
here.
I'm sure you'd do much better next time if we gave you the chance. Sadly, you will, of course, be blacklisted. You blew it.
Whoa, actually, proper profit. Look at that.
Announcement.
I don't know what
Stolen
happened there,
exhibit
but we did it.
has been retrieved from thieves.
Oh, thank God. Alright, let's actually try and make this place profitable again. Exactly, yeah, actual profit this time. I can't tell though if like it's just because things are more like spread out. But like I feel like there's fewer guests.
Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
Like I feel like I don't know if it's just because as I've gotten bigger, more people are going to multiple different places.
Right on the edge.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if you saw, but I did see that this game actually got a nomination this year for the video game awards. 2 Point Museum was nominated in the best simulator game category, which is actually awesome to see a game like this get nominated. I'm gonna be honest though, it's probably not gonna win, but you know, it's cool. It's cool to see this game get some recognition, you know, because it's going up against. I know it's going up. One of the other games in the category is Civ 7, but from what I remember hearing online, like people didn't like Civ 7. But there was another simulator game that was like, hold on, let me actually look real quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, best sim and strategy game. Oh, okay, yeah, it's okay, yeah. Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Civ 7, Tempest Rising, The Atlas, and 2 Point Museum are the nominees. I think it might... Jurassic World has been very popular with people recently. I feel like I've seen a lot of people playing that game, but the other one is Final Fantasy Tactics. So that one is also... I feel like if I had to put money, it's probably going to be honestly one of those two. Jurassic World or Final Fantasy Tactics. Because those are the main ones. Or maybe, you know what, 2 Point Museum will get, a surprise, win out of nowhere. Which I would love to see, honestly. Yeah, exactly. It's still nice to get even just nominated, Like they always say, at the Oscars when you don't win. It's an honor just to be nominated. Oh yeah, we gotta rotate all these. What if... Wait, how many of these do I... 1, 2... Ooh, okay, I have an idea. In terms of, like, organizing this. Because I've noticed, like, with a lot of my exhibits, that I spend, like... a lot of... Or I crowd things. Like, I don't give things a lot of space. Like here, for example, you can see just how tight everything is. But then compared to this one, things are more spread out. Or when other countries that aren't the major powers make it to the Olympics. Oh, exactly. Oh, honestly, I'll admit, I'm not a big sports person, but I love the Olympics. I love watching the Olympics, and also I'm a big track and field guy because I did track and field when I was in school. And so I love watching it for that. But any time that there is like a comp, like if it's like versus another country, like a one-on-one, like in like say like I don't know, like fencing or ping pong or something like that, and there's a country that like either doesn't win all the time, like I'll always root for the underdog, even if they're going against the United States. I'll root for the underdog.
You've been listening to a full-length show.
Because I think it's just more. I just think that's more interesting and more. It just feels better, when someone who gets someone who's maybe from a different place gets the recognition that they deserve. Especially if it's a country, because there are still countries that are still getting their first Olympic medal.
I digress and I dispatch.
Put those there. Let me put that there. Put that there.
Staff requires medical attention.
Or wait, I want it to be a bit more even. How far is this? 1, 2, 3, 3.5 squares. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So this needs to go here. I think that looks... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 total because of the half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this should move 1 square this way then, right? Or is that just going to make it even uneven on the other side now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's just going to make it uneven on the other side. So hold on, I should actually go like half this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Attention.
They're equidistant
If you're
now.
desperate for a toilet, it could be worse. You could have gone already. Someone is stuck in the museum.
Let's see.
They may need dislodging.
Hold on. Let me move this one. Okay. Now let's line, or maybe move these down a little bit. Yeah, let's move these down. Okay.
Announcement. Staff in
Oh,
need
whoops.
of
Did not need to put that in the
medical
inventory.
attention. Thank you.
That was the clover. Okay.
Spirit exhibits are feeling unhappy. Don't upset the dead.
Let's see. Just trying to see like what is currently empty and not being used.
Cafe requires assistance from assistant. Thank you.
I mean, the cafes aren't the big money maker, honestly. Also, why are all these toilets broken? Where's a janitor that can fix them? Cleaning toilets, repairing, cleaning toilets. Is anybody available? You're available. I'm gonna pick you up. And fix those toilets.
Curses, curses, curses. We've got things you can buy, and they're all absolutely awful.
Move the-
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital. Caring for plants is never easy, but we do make it look
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Move it forward maybe like half a thing. Yeah.
Attention. Donation stands are full of money and unable to hold more.
Like distance. But then let's make all these line up. And then
Warning. Toilet facilities are currently overwhelmed. We apologize for any inconvenience or incontinence.
plenty of toilets. What are you talking about? Look how empty those toilets are. Just go to a different building. All right. So I like, yeah, that kind of separation. How far are they between? Okay, so just one square.
Spirit exhibits are
There we
feeling
go.
unhappy. Don't upset the dead. Guests cannot purchase exhibits, but collectors can.
Squares in between each one. There we go. Look at that. I would say that's pretty even. And let's put, all right, let's put those here. Let me just move those out of the way real quick.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
And let's get rid of these. Actually, let's put them down here for now. And let's move this one over here for now. Oh, wait, no, there already is one down here.
Gift shop requires restocking. There's nothing to buy.
Okay, that gets all those. That gets all those. And then in terms of like doors, well, let me pause time real quick. expand the wall. Are there any digital themed doors? Security archway. Autumn archway. I mean, it doesn't really work. Doesn't look like it. The one way doesn't really work with this one. What works the most? Maybe the metal archway? In terms of, like, theme? Or the space... Actually, maybe the space archway. Actually, I think... works the best in this case. Okay.
Exhibits should not be
Hold on.
turned into meaningful salads.
Let me move that real quick so that I can... Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Randall?
I meant to just pick up the door, not delete it. There we go. I know it's unreachable. I fixed it. Don't worry. Oh my god, is it gonna do that for all of them? No, it didn't. Oof. Alright. So sweet. All that. Alright, so now let's decorate this room. Make it a bit more appealing and in the theme. I actually don't really know a lot about the decorations for the
System to gift shop.
Digiverse stuff.
Sell, sell, sell.
It's not a ton. That's Meat Wizard. Here we go. Well, we got bats. Bats in places. Just in like a few random spots. Okay, a lot of bats. A pixelated fire pot. Ooh, yeah, put that like in the middle.
Announcement. There's no one in the camera room. This is your chance.
Okay. And what are the... Because there are, like, buzz requirements for some of these. What are... Near any fantasy exhibit? Well... Isn't this a fantasy exhibit? No. Is that not close enough? Hmm.
Attention. Spirit exhibits are in low spirits.
Near the Grim Grimior. What's the Grim Grimior? Which one is that? Great Gospel. Oh, it's that one. Okay. How about I just switch these then? There we go. Does that work now? Yep.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention.
Hey, Pirate, good to see you. Welcome on in. Thank you for the positive event, which is a bus full of children, which, you know, sure, I guess that's positive. But good to see you. It's late for you, isn't it? But I guess it's a Friday, so maybe that's okay. Because, yeah, I know this isn't my normal... stream time. But I wanted to stream... because I wanted to do an extra stream this week because I'm not streaming next week. As long as they don't run or touch things. I mean, none of those things are... All those things are going to happen. All those things are definitely going to happen. And they will scream, absolutely. That was so... Oh, God. So, when I was in grad school, I did like a part-time job at in a museum, working in a museum gift shop. Oh, God dang it. Not again. You always interrupt my stories when you always have to catch on fire when I'm working on when I'm telling my stories. All right, put that out. But basically oh wow, look at that. We actually did make a profit. No. All right. I worked at in a museum gift shop, and the worst by far were middle school field trips. Middle school field trips are the worst. Just because they're at that age where it's like they still think, like they're still trying to be funny, but it's like not kind of charming because they're not like that young anymore. It comes off as more just annoying. And they all have to like if we have like hats or something like that, they all have to like put on hats and take like pictures wearing the hats, and then they don't buy the hats or taking pictures with stuff. And then if they do buy stuff, they clog up the line because they all pay with cash that like their parents gave them before the trip. And so they're all trying to pay with cash, which takes up more time, and it's just it was the worst with that kind of stuff. I do not miss it in the slightest. I am glad I work where I do now. So it's just those two that aren't buzz bonused? Near spinach. That's a spinach, right? Because this one needs to be near it, right?
Medical attention. Not this again.
What if I switch these two? Is that close enough? Oh, it's not. What does this one want? Any fantasies of it? Oh yeah, I wouldn't say that's the start of my villain story. It's definitely, I mean, that's why I like working behind the scenes in museums. And I definitely don't, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a kids person. I don't want to have kids, I like having free time and money. And not having to worry about another living person constantly every waking hour for at least 18 years of my life.
Fantastical guests are reminded to set their
And part of it, honestly, it's interesting. I don't know, because I don't know if I've ever said this before. I'm an only child. And not only am I an only child, I am the youngest in my like immediate family, like of my like aunts and uncles. Out of all my cousins, I am the youngest. And I had one cousin that was like a year older than me, and then the rest were like at least like 12 years older than me. So because of that, I wasn't around younger kids like a lot growing up. I was only around like people my own age for the most part. And I wonder if that maybe is why I'm not like, I don't like being around kids that much because I never was, really growing up. Like hanging around like younger kids and stuff. Because I was the youngest in my family until I was like 13 when my cousin started having kids. So I don't know. That's just me though. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily a start of like a villain arc. It's just no desire really to have kids, personally. All right. I mean, I might not be able to get the buzz like perfectly with all these, but I think I'll survive. It'll be fine. Let's focus on getting some of the.
Ricky, and Flavortown is the place that I call home. The other day, I was perusing through my cookery books and was struck by a
What if I
tip
put
from
more
DJ Sous Chef. A complete
more
bite
cauldrons?
contains sweet, savory,
Or actually
slimy,
fantasy, because some of these things
sour,
are
and
fantasy.
crunchy. It's a great way to think about eating. Lately, I've been
Merchant
crumbling
pot,
crackers all over
blacksmith
my meals,
column,
and I'll
merchant
tell you
barrel.
what, oh, it's been crunchy.
Yeah, let's put. Because these have to be on a wall. Put those there. That there. That's there.
Exhibits are maintained by our experts. Do not feel free to get involved.
Go. These other things don't really go with the Digi theme. Oh, look, there's the kids. Oh, they're gonna hate this exhibit because there's nothing interactive for them here. Which, by the way, I never checked. Are there other? Oh yeah, we got the. Okay, we gotta build these because these are things that we can put in here to add more to the entertainment. So hold on, let me build one of those here.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
Wizard machine. Well, we're adding arcade machines to our museum. Oh, do I not have any drink stuff here? I don't. Okay, that's actually something else I want to add into this real quick. So first, let's add a water fountain. So we can give people the option of having at least some free water. And then let's put these here.
Gift shop requires an assistant. You work in retail now.
There we go. So now some people have food. And then in terms of going back to the decorations, which are great, fantasy. Yeah, that doesn't really go. Maybe let's put some more. Oh, wait.
Spirit exhibits are feeling unhappy. Don't upset the dead.
There we go. down
for
here.
plants is never easy, but we do make it look difficult.
Sweet, we got the machine. Let's put Meat Wizard down. All right. Now let's actually build the other one. Meat Wizard 2. Because of course you gotta have a sequel. You got a popular title like Meat Wizard, you gotta have a sequel. Oh, and I don't know, let's just put in some more bats. Just to like fill in, because there's like, okay, those are all good. Some like, maybe like in this corner. And in this corner. So now, yeah, now that all works. And then let's change the floor and the wallpaper. Oh, the bat. Actually, the bat one might actually be a good idea. Because of all the, because of all the bats and everything. Oh, that's perfect. Because of all the bats and all the Vampire Survivor stuff. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And a floor to go with that. Maybe like a crimson carpet because of like blood. Mad Forest floor, Mad Forest dirt tile. Okay. Museum demolition? Huh. Let's do the crimson one. There we go. That works. It goes with the the base of this. Look at that. I love that. That works great. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Now let's see. What are we going to do with the Meat Wizard stuff? Oh wait, I have a better clover. Why do I have this clover out when I got this one? Look at that. Nailed the location perfectly. That's right? That's lined up. Yeah. And this is, yeah, sweet. Look at that. It looks like we already got more people coming over here. Because I mean, we're staying like kind of like, ah, sweet. Okay, now we also got Meat Wizard 2. And I can honestly make like more arcade machines too. I don't need to just have the 2. Okay. So I'm gonna have like this. How many? Okay, I have 3. Meaty sword, race steak, meaty sword, greengrocer, broccoli, meat wizard. Okay. How about this?
Medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Okay, I'm gonna make it so that I'm gonna put a wall here so that this is like a long hallway. And this center part is going to be all the meat wizard stuff. And then this over here is going to be, I'll move this stuff around. So that's going to be the fish stuff. Okay. So let's build.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
I'll just leave it right like that for now. Oh, whoops, didn't even connect it. No, yeah, and like nobody's going down here to look at the fish. Okay. Wait. You mean three of them on this side and 3 of them on this side? We'll put like the characters over here. And have these 3 over here. And we can put the arcade machines on like this side. And like I said, have like a few of them.
Some of you don't know what botany means, but you're in the right place.
Alright, buzz bonus. Okay, what are these buzz bonus? Your Green Grocer banner decoration. Your broccoli banner decoration. Your any fantasy decoration. Your Green Grocer banner. Broccoli banner. Fantasy decoration. Okay, I can make that work. And let's also have it where like these guys are down there. And this one can also be here.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. View.
Alright, we are getting more people I'm noticing coming over here, which is good. Has our... Because I haven't been doing the marketing campaign. Has our... guest numbers gone down? Guest count. No. Guest count honestly hasn't changed really like at all. I wish I could go further back.
We called it chicken as horse.
Only minus 3,000.
In a trench coat.
Not as bad of a loss.
All
That's the
I
point
know
I'm at,
so
where
is
I'm just
chicken.
like, oh, it's not as bad of a loss at that
Announcement.
at this
We're
point.
currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could. Donation stands are full.
I want to put him like against the wall, maybe. Put this one. Yeah, like there. This one.
We
There.
ask that you remain crime-free while security takes a break.
terms of decorations, put some banners in between.
Medical attention. Not this again.
There we go.
Attention. Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence. Thank you.
And then fantasy exhibit was for the other thing. Maybe like a fantasy torch. Oh no, that's not lined up. I'll fix that in a second.
Attention. Donation stands are full of money and unable to hold more.
Make more of these arcade cabinets. Make one more of each one. Also, I do just want to make sure. I did get everything from that location, right? Now I'm like second guessing myself. Yeah, I did. Okay. Got everything there. Got everything here. Got everything here. Okay. Yes. I just wanted to make sure. Because that's my biggest fear, is that I'm accidentally forgetting something from there. And like setting up all this time to make everything look nice. Okay. How do my staff feel in terms of pay? Pay satisfaction. Yeah, I want them all. As long as they're in the middle, that's okay. And as long as everybody's happiness is like at least over half. Okay, and theirs is going up. They're on a break, so they're able to like, yeah, see theirs is going up. As long as no one's like catastrophically like, oh my god, I'm gonna quit.
We're nearing the end of today's show. So, what's next? Well, I'll be heading back to the Orb Foundation's Museum of Spherical Goodness to learn more about this almighty orb I've been hearing so much about. Listen to me, I sound so highbrow. Go learn a thing or two, won't you? Tell them Professor Ricky sent you.
Okay. I might do is maybe give some of these guys, yeah, like the happy thoughts, so that way they're less likely to want to raise. That's what some of them need. Yeah, especially like all these guys. Wow, yeah, they can all get a raise, honestly. Okay. Everybody's fine for now. Wait, did I get? No. One of them's working on it right now. And I think what I'm gonna do.
Botany exhibits are living things, but some of ours are right on the edge.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna do is have it where this aquarium, the good aquarium stuff, is gonna be like here.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Also, wait, how are people feeling about the price of things? Wow, everything is a good value, apparently. What I'll do is I'll make it so that this goes up. This can definitely go up. Look at this one. And then, well, the plushie price is pretty much the same. Except for this one. Bring this one up a little bit. The samurai, not samurai, supernatural. Jesus, wow, it's that goes to show how I'm not used to streaming late at night. Okay, the post so 221 is considered like too high, but 213 isn't. So I'll raise, or 215 isn't. So raise that to that. All right.
Seek medical attention in the museum before going to.
Okay. I mean, we're
Attention. Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence.
all right. So there we go. We've got the meat wizard machine. Now let's start another project for Meat Wizard 2. So we have 2 of them in there. Because what we'll do... Yeah, we'll have 2 on either side of this wall. And in the center... Because, hold on, because these ones... Okay. And we're at a point right now, we're making it... Sometimes we're making a profit. Just like barely. It's like we have good months and bad months.
Guests should remain cautious when learning about alien life norms.
Oh, god dang it. That one's always dying.
The museum
Oh god,
is
and this is...
on
God, too many... What do I pay you? What do I pay you experts for? To restore this stuff, and you're not doing it. Who's available? Oh, well, you're there. Are there even any plant stuff here? I don't think there is. Why are you here? Can I have it? Can you just... word of that real quick. And then, janitor, can you do that, please? Thank you. All right.
Are there any more of those crackers? The dry ones? Yeah, the dry ones.
Did somebody say cheese?
No, I don't think so.
Cheesy gummins. Better than
All
what
right.
you were already talking about.
What we can do is I'll put a
Gift shop
wetly
requires an
indoor
assistant. You work in retail now.
across from this one, and that'll be the entrance to the other one that we need. Let's put this other meat wizard
Expert
here.
required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
Does this get all those? Okay, yeah, that gets all those things. And I'll get all these things. And what we'll do is... let's do the big one first, because that's the one that's going to take up the most space. Oh yeah, right there, I think will work.
Announcement.
There we
Our
go.
conservation standards are being inspected.
So let's, now that we officially have that doorway, let's build that wall all the way. Or maybe, what if we just have it where like these are all like over here? Yeah, let's do it that way. And we'll just put some decorations in between them. Okay. Well, yeah, does that power up? How long do the power ups last for?
Guests touching electrical exhibits will be shocked by what they find.
No. How much further along is... okay, that one's almost done. Okay. Wow, time really does fly when you play this game, because I didn't realize it's been almost 2 hours since I started. Wow. Okay. Whoa, look at that profit. $163. We're in triple digits. Triple digits profit. We're going up. The line only goes up, as they say. Oh, I need to...
Attention. Botany
There we go.
exhibits are alive, but not as you know it.
this other meat wizard down. Okay. Hold on. I don't... how much space should I give? There we go.
Vandal caught in the act.
Then I
What a
can
bad
put...
guest.
and then... Huh? Oh, this one's a little bit too close, and then boom. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's why it looked a little bit off.
Guests needing the toilet are reminded.
And then over here, let's put some other decorations.
Someone is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
Let's see. Hey, Pirate, thank you for the XP. Thank you for the positive event. All right. Actually, there we go. What else? Maybe put like a barrel here, and then a column here. Then we'll put
Attention all fairy tale
that on the
readers.
wall there.
Tickets are no myth. Buy one or get banished.
Wait, can I put... There we go. Perfect. It's perfectly right there. All right. So now all these have the max buzz. And then in terms of decorations in here, in terms of like wallpaper and stuff.
The camera
Library.
is currently offline. Don't do anything funny.
The library wall kind of work? I don't know why. I feel like the library wall would kind of work for like the fantasy. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna have to fix that. Hold on, can I change it? Where's the generic wallpaper? This one. There we go. I think the bookshelf works. I always need to find the right carpet to go with it. I wish they had like an arcade floor. Like the carpet with like the kind of like
Prehistoric
black lighty
artifacts
colors.
persist to this day. Don't be the reason that changes.
Red tile. What is the closest we have to like a... Oh, maybe the... Well, it's a... Well, that doesn't really go with the library walls. Okay, the library tile one. I think that works.
The
Yeah,
announcement.
ooh, wait,
Staff
yeah.
in need of medical attention. Thank you.
I think that does work, actually. I like that. All right, now for the fish. The fish should actually be pretty easy to set up because you don't really have to do that much decorating with them. Let's just put these all... just over here for now. So I can focus on the other one.
Guests desperate for the toilet are reminded that you have so much to look forward to.
Okay. So we got...
Hi,
let's see, let's
I'm
put-
Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to
How about that one
Digging
there?
Deeper, a show that covers an eclectic mix of subjects, ranging from archaeology to the otherworldly to haunted water pipes. Later in the show, we'll be joining our reporter Monty Barnett live from Mini Rock Henge, that ancient, if diminutive, granite monument revered by stone huggers and beard fanciers who believe it was constructed thousands of years ago by visiting aliens. Because nothing says advanced extraterrestrial civilization quite like several squat, poorly cut stone slabs stacked awkwardly on top of each other.
Shoot, okay, hold on.
We'll be right back. after
That's not the
this.
toilet people. That's the mole people. Oh god, that's actually way worse. That is actually way worse. They are way harder to catch. Are all my camera rooms occupied? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, okay. So all those camera rooms are occupied. Should hopefully... It's more this area and this area I'm worried about. Because you can't really catch them like you can the toilet people. They could come up from anywhere. And now that we have such a big
Guests found soiling the plants.
museum,
Handed over for mulching.
I mean, it went away quickly. Hold on. Go to my staff. Donation, donation, security share. Okay. Okay, nothing. Nothing seems that crazy.
Assistant needed to restock gift shop.
Damn, look at that profit. All right. Okay, I guess I didn't get anything. Or try to steal something, because... Yeah, there's nothing here in terms of that. Okay, anyway, I guess back to this.
Guests needing the toilet are reminded that you'd rather go at home.
Alright, so back to that. No, I'm not going to sell you my thing. Okay. I'm gonna move these things real quick. Oops, that is not what I meant to. I'm gonna take up the whole building, not just the shell. What is that?
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe be like this. And you know what? What I'll do to kind of make it work? I'll expand my analysis room. There we go. That way it looks a little bit more better and symmetrical.
They may need dislodging.
And we can put... Hold on, will this work? Let me pause it so it doesn't like mess everything up. And then I put a... Can I... Is that enough space for a door? Ah, no, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna remove that. Yeah. No, that is not. That is not what I wanted to do. That is not at all what I wanted to do. Add wall. Boom. And then we'll put in another wetland doorway. And what we'll do... Oh, there's a little, little hole on that side. There we go. Okay.
Just in. Online rumours are rife that giants are living in 2 Point County after an extraordinary claim
then-
by Professor Victoria Gusset. She claims that while exploring a local sports stadium, she witnessed 2 groups of giants wearing trousers that were several sizes too small for them, tossing cheesy pucks into circular portals. Fascinating. Victoria, if you're listening, give me a call. I need to hear more. And in other news, last night's final of the 2 Point Cheeseball Championship ended in victory for Jumbo Mega Team as they beat the Smogley Salamanders 98-4 at 2 Point Sports Stadium. On second thoughts, Victoria, don't bother calling.
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't
I
sell
think
itself.
that's how I want that room to be. Let's focus on the dark room. God, they're so creepy and terrifying.
But some of ours are right on the edge.
Okay, let's put... That's bigger than this one, or they're... Yeah, it's a little bigger. Let's put... Maybe put that one there. Or actually, here we go. I know what we'll do for this. That one there.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
Put that one there. And we'll have this be its own area. Like or this be its own room. There we go. No, that's too close. And then what we can do is have it be where this side will have a double, like a one-way.
Guests are reminded
Like a
that our
double-sided
understanding
thing.
of the universe will keep being wrong.
There we go. And then let me go ahead and now I can close this up. All right. And then let's put some stands in here. And some money. All right.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Make the a little bit more decorative. So what do we want? This, I mean, this is just temperate like fish. So it's nothing too crazy. Actually, you know what? Okay, I'm still going to leave these rooms the way they are, like in terms of layout, but something I just thought about. I think I'm going to leave this space empty
Guests are prepared for certain levels
because
of
the whole
monotony.
point of
They're
the
not prepared for this.
Digiverse place is that it's like, you know, like collaborations with like other games and stuff like that, and they'll have other DLC at like later dates. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave
Caring for plants
this
is never
area
easy, but we do
empty
make
in
it
case
more
there are
difficult.
other DLCs released at other times. And then this area will, again, specifically be the fantasy area for this game. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Right, back to decorating these rooms. What floor? Actually, yeah, let's do wallpaper first. It's just a regular fish, not necessarily tropical.
Curses, curses, curses. We've got things you can buy, and they're all absolutely awful.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell. Attention, spirit exhibits.
Maybe the blue?
Spirits.
Let's try the blue. I think the blue works here. Yeah, I think the blue works because, I mean, obviously blue is ocean and water themed, but yeah, and these are just like temperate fish. They're all temperate, so there's nothing like crazy. That we have to do. And now let's see what floor could go well with this.
Attention. Guests
Honestly, I think the
aboard
current
are
tile
reminded that they're not
goes
all
pretty well.
bad.
I think I'm actually going to leave it. I think the current tile looks pretty good. Now for this room, I want to do the gray cave wall. Because I think just stone goes well with like the dark creepiness of this whole thing.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
And it also,
Vandals. Caught vandalizing. We stopped them.
it also doesn't really help that like it's so dark that you can't really see. So maybe it doesn't really matter. Is there like a, oh yeah, cave floor. There we go. Perfect. Oh no, don't do, why are you doing, oh it's not,
Announcement. Guests stuck
that's
in the
why.
museum should wait for help indefinitely.
All right, and then now that that's actually closed off, the cave floor. Oh, what? Why is it? Again, why is it doing that? There's something that I'm missing?
Announcement. Our security measures are being inspected.
Okay, fine. I guess I won't use the fill tool then. All right. There we go. Also, let's add something we don't really have in here. Let's add some
Staff should seek
benches
medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
to the studded bench. In there. Here.
Now, if you're interested in otherworldly
Seating
phenomena,
now.
then you're apparently going to love the new episode of Ghost Stalkers. Tonight's episode includes tense hunts for supernatural powers, including a set that fill with hissing
still not
snake
getting
spirits when the heating's turned
The
on.
best income.
The new series kicks off tonight at 10,
Oh, god dang it.
when I'll be doing something else entirely. We'll be right back. Straight
Hold on. One of these days that thing won't catch fire all the time. There we go. That's finally, that's good. That's being worked on.
Shop. The tap won't sell itself. Spirit exhibits are feeling unhappy. Don't upset the dead.
Okay.
The museum is currently on fire. They told me this wouldn't happen
It's not on
here.
fire anymore. Don't worry. We're okay. I want to try one of those. Because something that they added with the Digiverse is the power-up stuff. Makes stuff smell like chest improving the environment with an area of effects. Let's try this one. And just kind of see how that goes. See if we do notice like an increase in profits.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
I think I'm also gonna put like maybe a tour in here. So that way we can get a little bit more money.
Announcement. There's no one in the camera room. This is your chance.
Oh, wait, I got an idea. Yeah, what if I do that? can't give it a perk because it's
Warning.
mortal.
Toilet facilities
Dang it.
are currently
Oh, it was
overwhelmed.
worth a shot.
We apologize for any inconvenience or incontinence.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I wanted to see if I can make some more tours. Let's try here. Oh no, wait, would it have to be a... Would this have to be a...
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
Any pristine stuff in here?
Attention. Spirit exhibits are in low spirits.
Pristine. Okay, let's put a tour here. Let's put a tour... here.
Time to go live to Mini Rockhenge to join our very own Monty Barnett.
Hello, Haley. I'm here at
Oh,
this
good. Look at
world-famous
that.
stone circle where Druid Kenneth Mandible has announced to a handful of bemused hikers that these 2-foot-tall granite
Even better.
blocks are not an ancient alien monument, but in fact a
Right.
giant party block
There we go.
stacking game. As I will now demonstrate by moving
All right, we
one
already
of
have
the
one in
pieces.
there. We have one here.
Historic stuff, Monty.
Um,
Come on, Monty.
oh,
Can
I don't think we have anything in here that's pristine.
Monty?
I don't think I want to play.
This is always catching fire still. Put it out. Please put it out.
Oh, my foot!
Seems we've
And
lost
then can I
Monty.
put
Lost himself more like.
dust deterrent?
That's all we have time for. If you've made it this far, well done.
Sometimes there's no smoke without fire.
There.
This is
Hopefully
one
putting
of
that
those
perk on it will make it
times.
so that it's less likely to catch fire in the future. Because that's what we need right now. Okay. Now, something else I also said that we were going to do at the beginning of this stream was check some of these other locations and see what other things we're missing. Because like I said, I know there's some stuff in the bone belt. Like, yeah, here. Here we're still missing something. Here we still need... Yeah. I think it's just that one and that one, right? 'Cause we've gotten everything else from all these places. Yeah. Oh, there's this one too. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so I need for this one. So I actually have a few here that we can do, so let's go ahead and do this one first. Which we should be able to do, no problem. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's start that expedition.
Stocking. There's nothing to buy.
Let's fast forward time. That'll use a little bit faster.
Yes,
So it seems like there's a decent amount of stuff in the bone belt that we can go after. Right. So now,
Before they could escape with an exhibit.
when they go there, I don't know the area that they're going to unlock. Because that means we're going to need... We're going to need a decent amount of... We're going to have to expand parts of our museum here. This one in particular. Oh yeah, and I also have the... Hold on, I want to test this. There we go. New location available. Alright. Open crate. Yeah, it's just XP. Now let's see what the actual location is. Prehistory, supernatural expert, janitor. Oh, there's a few things here. Wow, okay. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter because we have plenty of stuff. All right.
Spirit exhibits are feeling unhappy. Don't upset the dead.
I might have to reorganize my museum a little bit.
Exhibits are living things, but some of ours are right on the edge.
Let's see. Hey, Almontes, good to see ya. Welcome on in. Oh, you're live too. Hey, well, good to know, actually. Because I appreciate you being here, even though you're live. Sneak it in other people's chat.
Gift shop requires assistance.
I appreciate you being here. Say, hey, that just means that I can actually, because I'm gonna be honest, most of the time, like when I stream, you're it's like really late because this is normally not my stream time, and you are normally streaming when I'm about to go to bed. So,
Is on fire. Not again.
so this means I can actually possibly raid you after this when I'm done here. Well, enjoy your stream, Al, and I guess thanks for stopping by while you're currently live. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Stopping my thing from being on fire. There we go. Wow, how long does this expedition take? This feels so much longer compared to like the other ones.
Guests are reminded that science makes conclusions based on observations. It really does make sense. Attention, spirit exhibits are in low spirits.
Okay. All right.
Freezing summers, Arctic winters, 23-hour nights. The perfect destination for sun haters and hibernation lovers alike.
Yeah, monthly profit right now is all over the place. At least we're not really like losing money right now. We're staying pretty average. Oh no, it's an incomplete exhibit. Oh, dang it. Okay, that means we have to do a lot of expeditions to this place.
Doesn't get you first. Visit Swellbar.
All right, let's just go again. Oh, and going to this place is not cheap. All right.
Place on Earth.
Now, where am I going to put this other one? I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to expand
The camera room is currently offline. Don't
Expand
do
our
anything
building.
funny. The expedition team have returned. Someone has gained afterlife XP. Call them
Let's
life
see.
lessons.
Maybe like that for now? Can we get rid of... Still need a wall. Yeah. Where?
Assistant to gift shop.
How big is this other
Sell,
thing?
sell.
Okay, it's not that big. I have an idea. Let's move this to this corner.
Celebrities
Let's
are
see.
here to see, not be seen.
Hey, Aeon, thank you for the positive event. Ooh, a VIP celebrity. Okay. We'll see if they... Let's see if they get us anything.
Caring for plants is never easy, but we do make it look difficult.
Okay.
Spirit exhibits
What did it
being
need?
unhappy. Don't upset the dead.
Near prehistory hide decoration. Oh yeah, that's this one. I mean, yeah, I can put that like there. And let's move this here for now. So we might that's some stuff we might need to redo. Okay, we got part of the skeleton.
If you're desperate for the toilet, it could be worse.
All right,
Could have gone already.
and we're going again. Another one. Oh, I need to fix the floor and stuff in that one too. Okay.
Attention.
Wallpapers.
Botany
This
exhibits
one
need
is.
water to maintain their ongoing existence. Thank you.
There we go. All right. There we go. And then just one corner of the floor needs to be done. Oh, wait, no, that's not the ice floor. Is it snow? Snow floor. There we go.
Attention. Spirit exhibits are in low spirits. Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
Palm tree's dying. Where's our botany person that's in there? Oh, no, don't do tours. Actually, yeah, hold on. I'm going to make it so that you don't do tours, because you're the only person... Yeah, there we go.
Announcement. Our conservation standards are being inspected.
Ooh, all right. They're still doing their thing. All right. So, yeah, like I said, we'll figure this out when we get there. Hold on. I just realized these things are... I didn't realize when we started this, these things are things that need to be, like, activated. By, like, the stuff from the space level. What's the double... What's the double one? Hold on.
Guests desperate for the toilet are reminded that you have so much to look forward to.
Oh, this one. What does that one need to power on?
Vandals. Caught vandalizing.
I can't tell.
We stopped them.
Either way, okay, that's something to worry about in the future. Okay, at least we're getting all the pieces out of it.
Spirit exhibits are feeling unhappy. Don't upset the dead. Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
Let's go ahead and let's go again. All right, go. And that one's the one with the half circle, or with like the cut of the circle. Which one is that? Hmm. Oh, this one. And that one just needs... Okay, that one just needs those. I just don't know if I'm going to have space.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention.
No pun intended. I genuinely don't know if I'll have space, like room to put those things, because this area is already pretty crowded. Because the spirits that are at this location, I don't know if I'll have enough room to put them in this area.
Attention. Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence. Thank you. Attention. Spirit exhibits are in low spirits.
How are my... Which exhibits are giving me problems? Okay, space stuff, I mean, it's alright. Lily pads are always low. That one goes, that one goes. Actually, no, yeah, let's look at the supernatural, because those seem to be... I mean, most of them are alright. There's like only a few that are... kinda low. Yeah, they get like halfway. But as long as I think like they don't get like lower than halfway, we should be okay.
We ask that you remain crime-free while security takes a break.
Yeah. God, this expedition takes so long, I feel like, compared to a lot of the other ones.
The expedition team have returned. Someone has gained afterlife XP. Call them.
All right. Is that one done now? Boom, all right. So that one is complete, but we still need the ghosts. All right. All right, go. All right. So now we have that.
Spirit exhibits are feeling
Wait, we don't have any.
Don't upset
We
the
need
team.
a donation stand for here. And yeah, I'm not going to put any decorations down yet because I don't know how I'm going to reorganize this for like the spirit stuff. Yeah, standing tusk decoration. Okay. Okay, we are getting, the good news is we are getting, like, we're flatlining. We're not hemorrhaging money like we were before. which is good, but you know,
Ricky
it could be.
Hawthorne on 2 Point
We're
Radio.
just treading
You're
water
listening
right
to
now,
2 Point Radio, the
considering we're
station
actually
that
at
puts
about
a
like
smile on the
as much
face of
money as
your
when we
ears.
started.
Today, I'm Ricky Hawthorne, just like I was yesterday and all the days before. Join us
Yeah,
for more
okay.
shockingly consistent
What I'm
radio.
thinking about maybe doing
After,
is like
alright,
instead of hiring another
music.
spirit person to be in
Nice
here,
one.
just moving one of my spirit people that's over here to over here. But what I might also do is, and I don't want to do this, but I think I might fire one of my science experts because I have a ton of
Guests
I think I have
confused
too
by
many
fantasy
science experts.
exhibits are asked to use their
Oh.
imagination.
Speaking of science experts, they aren't doing the one over here isn't doing his job.
This is one of those
Nothing to get the blood
times-
pumping like starting the day hemorrhaging money. That is, hey, that'll definitely get you going, get you energized. Waking up and thinking like, "Oh my god, I don't have the
Please
money that I
welcome the
need."
collector to the museum. Happy shopping.
All right, sweet, they're back. Let's try this in a different spot because my old spot isn't working like it used to. But I don't know if any spot's gonna work now. Maybe here?
Staff should
All right,
seek medical
let's try
attention
that.
in the museum before going to a
All right, and let's
hospital.
see. This has to be one of the spirits, hopefully. Bim Silverbottom. Tricky cousin and assistant to the original Silverbottom expedition team. Known for always having a pencil, even now. All right. Oh, wait, if he's part of the Silverbottom team, I can put him with the other Silverbottoms that are in my ghost exhibit. Or my ghost museum. I don't need to put him in the natural history area. Okay. So then what's the other reward? Oh wait, there's a natural spirit. Let's see what the natural spirit is. Alright.
Guests should
Yeah, let's see what the natural spirit is.
announcement. Guest staff in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
In case you need, the robbery goblins are only interested in our donation stance. Oh, okay, that's not as bad.
The expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Again, where? Okay, again. Guest numbers. Yeah, guest numbers have not really changed at all. What about income? The gift shop income didn't really go up that much with that bonus thing. I feel like. So I don't know if those the power-ups are really worth it.
Staff requires
Because each one costs like $10,000 to make, but I feel like we didn't get $10,000 worth of sales.
for plants is
Actually, hold on.
never
While that's
easy.
going, the other location that we have now, 'cause we already did everything. Yeah, we already got everything here. The other one is this one. The fish place. And this one, also more dinosaur bones and fossils. But for this one, I need a pristine quality fossil exhibit. Uh, where do I? Like I said, it needs to be a fossil. Those are fossils. Those are preserved history. I don't think I really... Dinosaur bones. Okay, that's a fossil. That's... I think what I should do is just honestly go here. And just do a... Why do I only have... I have more than 3 or 4 because I know one's on the expedition right now. And then I don't have the survey scanners. Okay. I'll just do that. And we'll just keep doing...
Needed in the gift shop.
Here, let's make some survey
It won't
scanners.
sell itself. Botany exhibits are living things, but some of ours are right on the edge.
Hey, just hold on. Let me look at my staff real quick. How many... I only have 4? I could have sworn I had more than just 4. Also, yeah, I need to... I think I might need to fire some of these people. As much as I don't want to. I think I'm gonna... That's way too... I don't need that many science people. Oh, wow, that was quick. That's the one thing we didn't need. That was literally the one thing from that place we didn't need.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
It's time for the news, where
Again,
Mayor
why are
Tabitha
you-
Winsock is supporting the county's knowledge rush, saying in their latest press
Why are you always
conference,
catching on
"If
fire compared to the
people
other
like
ones?"
museums, then I like them too. In fact, I've always
Here.
liked them.
Get you a little bit
Museums are
closer, a little
probably one of
faster.
my favorite things to like.
And then we
So
got another
you like
one.
it?
Alright. Better.
But she knows what people want to hear.
Alright, sweet. We got the survey scanner.
The expedition team have returned. Survey complete.
Yes, definitely shiny. But we want shinier. We want even more shiny. Also, this again, this is crazy to me. I could have sworn I had more natural history like experts. But I guess not.
Museum is currently
Oh,
on
here we
fire.
go.
They told me this wouldn't happen here.
Alright, let's see what this one is. Cave person. I think I already have a cave person, right?
The expedition team have returned. Someone has gained afterlife XP. Call them life lessons.
Okay, that's the Yeti. Here we go. This is a cave person. Yeah, I already have... Okay, so I already have a cave person. So again, I don't need to build anything new for them, which is actually very convenient. So actually, let me just put you in here. Wants anything warm? Hold on.
You are prohibited from bringing food into the museum and encouraged to make do with what we have.
There's the campfire. There we go. Yeah, so now this should be...
Botany exhibits are living things.
There we go.
But some
All right.
of ours are right on the edge.
Oh yeah, we got a crate here. Okay. That one's also all right. Let's do another survey scanner. And go. Yeah, and we don't need to do a... We don't need to do a trip to that other location. Where are the Silvertons? That's the pirates. Hold on. They're in my
Lead a guest to a watery exhibit.
Swiftmore's
You must order a
hat.
drink.
Twiggy Silverbottom. Okay. Can I put...
Attention.
Ah, shoot, this one only takes 4.
Low
Or
spirits.
3. Can I...
Expedition complete. Fetch the crowbar.
This far in, I kind of am okay with that. So that way I can put Bim, Silver. Nope, that's not where I meant to put you. There we go. Hey, I got an achievement. Reunite Twiggy Silverbottom. Yeah, so I got all the Silverbottoms together. Awesome. Yeah, look at that. Let me put some, like, another chair maybe in here so that way they can all sit down at once.
Doesn't matter how hungry you are, do not eat the exhibits. Someone is
Put
stuck
another-
in the museum. They may need dislodging.
Put another thing in there. Another thing in there. Bookshelf again, just so that they're at least, you know, a little bit entertained. All right. All right, sweet. So that means, yeah, I don't have to put a ghost thing in my natural history area, which is great. Okay, that's also what I don't want. I just need... Okay, good. We got the max. So the next thing we get should be pristine. Yeah, we don't need any more survey products, so we can go speedy.
Requires an assistant. You work in retail now.
And then we can also, let's do an expedition here. Do I have some? I don't have somebody with that. Okay, I need to train you to have that. Okay, so we can't go there yet. Dang, who knew the... Wait, is that because of... No, that's just naturally how dangerous it is. Dang. Okay. Um... Okay, good thing... Good thing Edmund has that slot open. So let's... Do I have a training? Okay, I do.
Attention. Guests are feeling thirsty. Please panic accordingly.
What? Too many experts now. Where are they? There he is. Okay. Fish whispering. There. And once they're done with that, then we can do the other thing. No, I will not sell you my thing.
Guests feeling hungry and distracted.
What did I buy?
Fed and focused.
Okay, and the ones that I got... Oh, whoa, I don't remember getting that. Okay. The honeybee... Honeybee's the same. So I'm gonna put the honeybee in there.
Companies will have you jumping through hoops. But we're here to make sure our sky-high rates are in reach for everyone.
This fossil, helix fossil, star fossil. Star fossil's the same. Helix fossil and disc fossil are better.
Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring.
And
Typical.
helix fossil. Okay. And then, okay, please be pristine. That's what I need. There we go. All right. All right. So actually, let's get rid of that one. And we unlocked, yep. We unlocked it.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
All right, well, we got some more things to analyze. Well, we got them. All right. So then there's another place we just unlocked. Up here. So let's set up an expedition. First aid kit. Okay, dinosaur bones and fossils. And it needs a marine life expert. Okay. Let's send you because you're on tours.
Attention. The expedition
Okay.
team are leaving now. Please
Sweet.
say goodbye and good riddance.
Got that figured out.
Our collection of space exhibits is being inspected.
Okay, we can do the fast forward speed. All right. So then, yeah, we'll see how big these other things are, and we'll see if we can fit them in this corner. But I don't know where the blobfish are going to go. We might just... What if we put them in, like, the front? It's like a special thing, like, when you come in.
Analysis complete.
That might be a good way to do it.
Knowledge has increased.
Okay, the analysis of that is done. Let's do analysis. This one.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Okay. Looks like they're back.
Attention, the expedition team have returned. Good
I already have one of those.
for them.
Okay, so that's actually, again, something that isn't gonna change much on my end. All right, go.
Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team.
But I do have a better one now, so I can put this one. Wait, no. Where's the... Okay, there we go. And I already have... Oh, wrong button. There we go. And then the other one I can just sell because I already got max. Yeah, I already got max education on it, so sell that one. The Jasmine album, let's put that somewhere where we don't have one of these things yet, which is in here. Let's put it...
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
You know, let's put it in here.
Caring for plants is never easy, but we do make it look difficult.
Actually... No, let's put it in here. So that way, you know, I think it has some decoration.
Expedition team have returned safely.
Alright. What do we get? Hydrosaurus skeleton. Wait, is that the one we already have?
So good news.
It's just a repeat. Again, I don't have to... Okay, I actually don't have to get that one then. Alright, fine. I'll just do some analysis on that one. I don't have an analysis... Do I have an analysis room in here? I don't. Okay, then. Yeah, so I already got one of those. Okay, so then I can go to the blob place now, right? Because I have somebody with... I have somebody with that. And then, yeah, somebody there. And then... I don't know, who's not doing... Here. You know what, why not? Let's do a survey scanner. We can get some extra money. Because actually, we're in a position right now, we need the extra money. Alright. 38 days, $20,000. Alright. Oh, no, wait. Because this is fish. Let's get it. Let's use a net so that way we get more than one.
Goblins are reminded to resist the urge. You're doing so well.
kick you off on 2 Point Radio. Now, for a spot of fun, I'm going to read some fan mail from you, the listener. Let's take a look here. Oh, that's a very nice drawing from Samantha, who is 65. Nice one, Sammy.
All right, so that
And
analysis
what's
is done.
this? That's my power bill. What's that doing here? Join us next
Then
time
let's
for more
do another
electrifying postal action.
one of
Now,
these.
that is a lot.
Someone is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
I keep seeing like in here that like they want more like education.
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Okay, and then we also have one more. So maybe we can fit the fish over here. Maybe we can do a thing where it's like the tank is like on this wall, along this wall. Oh, wait, yeah. How about that? The tank will be along this wall. Well, actually, no, wait. How narrow can we make the tanks? Hold on. Okay, never mind. That's not gonna
Expedition team returning from Bone Belt.
that's not gonna work there. Okay. At least we got some blobs. Look at that. Blobfish. Mortal, temper climate, flake food. Okay. Actually, wait. What if I just... You know what? I'm actually just gonna... Because they're temperate. Right? Right? Were they temperate? Yeah, temperate. So they can go in one of these. Temperate with flake food.
Guests should be thirsty for knowledge.
No, can't go in
Literally
there.
thirsty.
Definitely don't want to... Okay, none of these... Okay, all of these are actually full.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
What if we...
Attention.
Okay, what if we get rid of this one?
Exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence.
And then we
Thank
put... Wait, is this on temperate? Oh no, it's tropical. Jesus, I got my places mixed up. Oh wait, that's tropical. This is temperate. These are temperate. Okay. These not full. This one isn't, but he's gonna eat them, and these guys are gonna eat them. Hmm.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
Okay, get that fixed. What if, okay, actually, let's stop fast forwarding. We don't really need that much anymore. What if... Let me move this up. Put that there for now. And how big of an area is this?
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell,
Okay.
sell.
Flake food. Wait, is that gonna make that a see-through wall? I don't want to make it a see-through wall. Ah, it is. I mean, well, the blobfish,
Attention. Thieves have been
they
prevented
kind of
from
go.
escaping. Phew.
Wait, is this even big enough for 2 of them? Hold on. How big are the blobfish? You know what? I think I'm just gonna... Just so that we don't have to worry about
My recent
having
trip
a
to the Natural
marine
History
person
Museum
come all
was
the way
a
out
sobering
here.
reminder that stranger things have walked these lands than can be imagined by you or I. And I've imagined some pretty strange things.
I'll just put them
I
in
was
here.
struck by an elegant, terrifying giant that would vibrate its jaw to produce a
Okay, those are
ringing
pristine.
sound from their
Hey, thank you,
singular
Aeon.
songy
Hey,
bill.
oh, that's,
It
again,
escapes
that's one
me,
that we need right
but
now.
I'll never forget
So thank you for that.
mesmerizing creature,
Uh,
whatever it was.
okay, yeah, this guy's just average. Let's get this guy out of here. And let's put the blobfish in here. There we go. I think that's what we'll do. I'm gonna delete. Let's go ahead and delete this.
If you're unable to find a donation stand, feel free to give your money directly to me.
Uh, uh, delete. Cancel room isn't the right thing. Is it under edit room? Free room. Oh, cell room. There we go. Okay, and let's put this wall back.
Assistant needed in cafe. The guests are hungry.
There we go. Oh, look at that. And it continued the thing. Awesome. All right. So yeah. So let's put this down here. And let's put this along the wall here. So now I think I have everything. Standing tusk decoration. I think I have everything now from Bone Belt. Strap tusk, standing tusk.
The museum's scientific facilities are not open to guest inquiries. Figure it out yourself.
Does this reach? It does. And then let's put, yeah, a wall display. This wall here. And then 5. Yeah, okay. That's all done. So let's see. Let me just double check, make sure. Just want to double check, make sure we got everything. Yep, we got a blobfish. Tyrannosaurus. Got those things. Got those things. Got all those. All those things. Got all those things. Everything there, everything there. Everything there. Everything. Yeah, all right. Bone Belt is officially done. I think there's only, and I know 2-point seed is done. I think here we're also done in the Netherworld. I think there's maybe one place here that we didn't go. Those are just the perks. Wasn't there... Am I crazy? Was there a ghost thing down here? Oh, I already got that one. Oh, and that was going over... Okay. That's a silver bottom, so he's in the other place. So have I gotten everything? Because, like, the workshop projects, they already were unlocked. And the perks, like I said, that doesn't matter. That's not an exhibit. And that's just material. Okay. Wow, I think that means I have... Yeah, because I know I got all these. Wow, that means I got, I think... I think that means I got pretty much everything except for the fantasy world. Yeah.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
So you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it here for tonight.
Announcement.
And I feel
Guest
pretty
staff
good
in the
because
museum should wait for help
we
indefinitely.
got this area all organized now and have this area set for, you know, if there are any other expansions. And so I think the next step is going to be when I need to get the DLC. I need to get the fantasy DLC, and then that'll get the fantasy area open all up, and then that'll be the last area that we need to do, and we'll officially have almost everything. There is technically one thing we still don't have, and that is that is the third version of this pillar. That's the only thing we don't have because it's very difficult to get it. It is very difficult to get it compared to the other ones.
Attention.
So,
Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing
Alright.
existence. Thank you.
and also it's getting late. I don't think I've ever streamed this late before, and my contacts are starting to bother my eyes. So yeah, but yeah, this is great progress today. Very happy with this. Yeah, it's crazy how much this has come along. And thanks to that positive event Aeon did earlier, we actually are ending this one with more money than we started.
Staff requires medical attention.
Before that, we were at like the exact same. We were like at, which, you know, is still good. That means we didn't gain any money, we didn't lose any money. We're you know, neutral, or what is it?
Then you'll lap up the new milk
I don't know if there's like a term for it and I'm blanking on it right now, but yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Single cream.
Here I can roleplay my big donor fantasies. Yeah, you know, yeah, because where else are you gonna
Clotted cream.
where else are you gonna be able to do that? I can't do it. You're gonna be like
Believe the variety of
David
flavors on offer.
Rubenstein. He's a guy, you know, who loves museums and history, and his name is on like every famous historic like
Tea milk.
museum and like site all over the US. You can be the David Rubenstein of all this. But yeah, all right, so let's go ahead and pause. Let's go ahead and go back. Yeah, let's pause this and let's go back to our office. All right. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, folks. Thank you guys so much for being here. This was a fun last-minute decision kind of stream. If you're new here, I'm not a professor, but you can call me Nap, and I normally don't stream at these times. Normally, I stream every Sunday and Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means our next stream is going to be on Sunday at 6:30 p.m., and we're going to be doing our... Hold on, do I still have it up? There it is, yeah. Our bingo, our Zillow bingo. If I ever become insanely rich, I wouldn't say anything, but there would be signs. Yes, exactly. Literal signs. Your name would be your name would be on all these, you know, exhibit halls and like, you know, donor boards and stuff like that. But this is what we're gonna be doing Sunday. We're gonna be doing looking at historic houses on Zillow, and we'll be doing bingo with it as well. So that'll be really fun. I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys there. That'll be 6:30 on Sunday. And that stream will be my last stream until December 3rd. I'm not going to be streaming at all next week because of the Thanksgiving holiday. And I'm going to be out of town, going home for Thanksgiving. So yeah. So now let's go ahead and let's find somebody. Well, we don't need to find somebody to raid. We know who we're going to raid because he was here earlier. All right. Where is he? There he is. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get ready to raid him. He is on his BRB screen right now, but you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll raid him anyway. All right. Let me go ahead and get the raid message going for that. I need to really set up. I saw another streamer do it where they had it set up where like they had a command in their chat to just automatically like do the raid, like put the raid message in the chat. I really need to set that up. That's a really good idea. All right. There we go. So yep, that's our follower 1, 2. All right. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today, folks. Again, thank you guys so much for being here, especially on a last-minute stream where at a time where I normally don't stream at all. You know. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it here. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Cedar Standard Time. We'll look at some cool historic houses. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.